Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. It's me, Vinod. I read this really interesting article in Economic Times and I thought, wow, this is some really strange news. The news was, of course, about AI and AI stocks. That one side we had Michael Burry, the famous guy from Big Shot, shorting, AI stocks. Then on the other hand, we had a different news altogether, which was Warren Buffett doubling down on AI. The article goes on to say that which is right, which is wrong, and kind of gives a dissonance as an investor, lay investor, and this sounded really weird. So I brought it to Anand, and Anand gave me, as right royally, a smack on my head and said, "You're reading this whole thing wrong." He says, "This is not what you think it is." So I thought it is great that he should be telling you guys this news too, because a lot of you might have read this article or chanced upon something similar and might have had the same confusion like me. And I thought it's great if Anand explains to us today. So, Anand, please enlighten us.
It's a piece of trash. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a classic clickbait.
Yeah. Explain a little bit. Don't drop it on us like that.
It's a clickbait, meaning that they want you to read it and sell advertisement. And basically, this is absolute trash. Nor has Buffett gone long on AI, nor has Michael Burry shorted AI. Now, what has happened is Form 13F was filed by Michael Burry. On two companies, he has bought out of money deep puts that is expiring in 2 years. One is Nvidia and the other is Planeteer. Now, Michael Burry, being a very famous investor, the Planeteer guy went against him and called him names. They exaggerated the amount of shots he had. So, what he did is he closed his mutual funds, his asset management fund, took this position himself, and he has closed out management. He gave a detailed interview to Michael Lewis in a podcast that Michael Lewis is running along with his daughter. And in that over 40 minutes, he explains what he is doing. And what he is saying is Planeteer is not doing any AI, but is saying it's doing AI, putting a wrapper around other people's AI and passing it off. And the market believes that Planeteer is doing AI and doing extraordinarily well. The second thing he pointed out is Nvidia is engaging in circular financing. We know that Nvidia has done circular financing by investing money in some people's stock, taking stock, and then announcing a deal,
And saying I'm
pumping
going
up the
supplying chips to them.
and pumping up the price and then dumping it. This is classic circular financing. We have seen this many times. OpenAI has its own circular finance. A lot of people have written about it. We have talked about it in this channel, and the Venerable Economist itself has written about it. So it's well known that there is circular financing in
AI companies.
AI companies. Nvidia is the center of one, and OpenAI is the center of one. You cannot short OpenAI because it's a privately held company. People are using Oracle as a proxy to short OpenAI because he has taken borrowed money in bonds to build a huge data center for OpenAI. So the price of the Oracle stock also has dropped, and also the bond has been stopped.
It's hammered, yes.
So anybody who wants to short OpenAI is shorting the Oracle bond. He didn't describe the Oracle story, but I'm telling you the
Yes.
laying it for you. His concentration was mainly on Planeteer, and he explained how Planeteer is doing it, and the valuations are unjustified, and they are not doing AI. He also explained the timing and how long it will take to do the bubble will burst. Nobody can say when it will burst and how long it will take. And he is saying the cost is not justified. And he gave this interview before Gemini 3 came. He was talking about Claude.com, which he is using, and OpenAI bot. And he said Claude.com is Anthropy, in which Google and Amazon have a big stake. Google is better than most players. It is vertically integrated. So he has not shorted Google.
No.
He's not bought deep out of money, puts in Google, Microsoft. Google and Microsoft are companies which are making money, right?
Yes.
These are not companies which are engaging in circular financing. Google is interested in selling cloud and TPU chips,
Hmm.
which it has done to Anthropy and now to Meta. So Google wants a piece of the action that is happening with Nvidia. It's hurting Nvidia.
Yes.
So now it is very clear that Michael Burry has nothing to do with Google.
Very true.
And he is not bet on OpenAI. He has bet on two specific companies for the reasons he is laid out. One is putting a wrapper on other people's
Products.
products. The other is a circular finance case. And in history, circular financing has led to disaster. This is what Michael Burry has done. Now let's switch to the other side.
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. We don't know whether Buffett has done it.
Correct.
Buffett is heading to retirement.
That's a big caveat.
Yeah. So we do not know whether Warren Buffett is behind this trade. This is happening in
Berkshire Hathaway.
Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Hathaway has $400 billion in cash, 350 plus interest.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. So 350 is 4% interest per year, is nearly $15 billion only from the treasury, right? He has invested, or they have invested, $4.5 billion in Alphabet.
Correct.
It's not money. I'm getting $15 billion. 1 quarter's interest that Uncle Sam pays Buffett. He has put it in 90 days interest on cash is what he has invested
Google.
in Google. He is sitting on $350 billion and it is continuing to grow, right? He himself and Munger, if you go into YouTube, have said several times one of the sucking thumb movement, that is, there's a easy 1 foot pole to jump, high foot bar to jump, and they are sucking thumbs, is Google, because they were using that product to sell insurance. They were using AdSense to sell
Insurance.
insurance in Geeko. So they knew how well the product worked. So they said we messed up. Today, Google is a consumer company.
Yeah.
Google is not a AI company.
No.
Google's big revenue comes from search, right, which is not AI. But now they are giving you an AI summary. You can read the summary.
AI is one more tool in their wheelhouse.
Playhouse. If you search for something, normally Wikipedia used to come first. Now they give you a detailed AI summary. Most people will read the summary and jump and not go to anywhere else.
No.
So he is already getting you used to a,
And he's taken it a step further, where he's even embedding links into that summary. So if you want, you can get your website placed inside that summary.
yeah. Now he is there in the AI summary. Okay, this is one. Two, what figures are telling us is Bing's subscription has gone only zero point 0.5 up. That is from 3.6 to 4 in market share. And you told me Microsoft is practically begging you not to go into the Google ecosystem.
Yeah. If you have downloaded a new Windows laptop, you open it and you set it up and you try to download Chrome, you will be begged by Microsoft, why do you want to leave us?
They are giving freebies, they are giving money. They are there in forms of cards for using this. I read that article. So there's a detailed article on why Microsoft is telling clients not to use Google.
Don't
So
go to Google ecosystem.
yeah, now Google is not only search. Google has a huge Android system which is not endangered by AI. Okay, as of today, right? You on 90% of the world's phones are on
Android.
Android, and Android is giving data much more than what AI will give you, and nothing is going to change that now. Everybody, including all the Indian companies which are delivery apps, are using Google Maps, paying Google money to use Google Maps. It's not free. They have better maps. It is paid from Google. So your Ola, Uber, Swiggy, all the guys who are doing business and have delivery boys are using this. Then you have the mother of all games, which is YouTube, which is making $1.5 billion every 6 weeks. This is Google. He has brought into this company. It has TPU chips. We don't know what it has Waymo,
Yeah,
which is a robot driver. So there's a lot more in Google than AI.
correct. And he's only has spent 90 days interest.
And that guy has taken 2 year out of money, puts a small but decent position. So to twist this,
Whole thing.
as Michael Burry, he is also a value investor and a great fan of Buffett. So to twist value investment versus two value investors taking opposite positions, it should have been in the same company. Second, if Buffett had gone long in Nvidia and that fellow had shorted Nvidia, then I can understand.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is a classic clickbait. Stay away from clickbait articles.
Correct. So Anand has distilled for us what noise is and what signal is. There was no signal in this at all. He has clearly explained where the real actual truth of the matter lies and how journalism nowadays, thanks to AI and just lack of subscription, they have to resort to all kinds of things, and they resort to these kind of clickbait headlines, and they fluff up these kinds of pieces, hoping to make you engage. So you look at more ads. And funnily enough, it's all thanks to Google. So anyway, I hope you found this video informative and entertaining as always. Have a wonderful week ahead. And me and Anand will dive into something more tomorrow. Thank you for being with us, Be Rich, today, and see you tomorrow.
Thank you for supporting BRIDGE.